We want to bring in Michael Haggard now, a security lawyer with the Haggard law firm. Good morning to you, sir. What are the long-term security impacts, for local, state, federal buildings by way of security because of all this?
Well, I think it's going to be around for a while. I mean, you hear about all this chatter that you guys have been reporting on. And, the real problem here is that they had success that no one would have believed. And so therefore, when there's a group that's highly motivated like these groups are, they think, well, Tallahassee would be easy, or West Palm Beach City Hall, that would be easy because, our colleagues were successful at the United States Capitol.
Now, what you're talking there is major public buildings, but should this also be a wake-up call, too, for people who run private businesses or even run large condo complexes? They need to be on higher alert as well?
There's no question about it. This is going to spill over to the private sector. There's been a lot of companies that have stood up to what's going on and been public about it. The PGA canceling their event at a Trump course. Walmart taking a stance on certain political donations, Marriott and Hilton doing the same. So it's not a stretch to think that these highly motivated individuals on really either side, that they're not going to then try to go after softer targets, if you will, like a private corporation at a mall, an Amazon, something like that has been public about what they're doing in the face of this crisis.
So you've litigated hundreds of security cases around the country. How does it come into play? How important is it, if a manager or, a business owner was able to foresee that a violent act was on the horizon or a potential violent act was on the horizon?
That's always the question, liability. Was it foreseeable? And everybody has seen what happened at the United States Capitol. We used to not think a mass shooting could be foreseeable, but now in 2021, we know what happens at schools, at movie theaters. So private businesses and public, obviously public buildings, are on notice that this can happen. It can get out of control really quick, and they have to be ready for it with adequate security.
So do you have any advice if someone's watching this who works in a government building or a private business, what they can do to help assure a safe work environment?
Yeah, it's really, you got to have constant communication. So the leaders of those organizations have to be talking to law enforcement. What is the current threat status? What's going on? And then having an emergency plan. This would have been 100 times worse if there wasn't a plan to evacuate senators and representatives. We've heard the stories of where they were hiding. That was all planned, and that was all executed and done well beforehand. Companies and local government buildings need to have the same type of plans to deal with this, because unfortunately it's going to be around for a long time.
All right, Michael Haggard, we appreciate you and your perspective. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.